Hello and welcome to my channel, Inviting Possibilities. My name is Rochelle and I am doing a reading for Libra today. Libra in all placements, and it's timeless and general. So take what resonates, and if it really doesn't, feel free to check out any of my other videos. They are all timeless. Excuse me, timeless in all placements as well. Yeah, I'm just going to be looking at what's going on for you, what's on your mind, going on in your world. I'm going to start with the Elemental Oracle and then pick some other cards. Jojo made it, Rest Mojo, and Jamie Leanne. Awesome. Good morning. Thanks so much for being here, you guys. Appreciate you. And thanks to all of you for liking, subscribing, and sharing. You're helping my channel grow. It's very exciting. All right. Excuse me. Hang on. Let me get some water. Morning voice bothers me. Okay. What do we got going on? Ooh, and the sun made it too. Hello. Good morning. All right. We've got passion, the soul. I don't know if I've picked this one before. It's not familiar to me. And that happened for the Virgo reading yesterday. There was a card I picked that I hadn't seen before. This is beautiful. The dragonfly there, the butterflies. Huge transformation. They say the eyes are the windows to the soul. You're feeling very passionate about something. It's something that it's like a soul calling. It's like something that speaks to you on a very, very deep level, in a very deep way. You're seeing things in a new way. Ooh, we got some kitty confirmation there. Awesome. Voodoo Ninja is here too. Hello. Good morning. In another chat you were in, I read it after the reading, and turns out you and I both share Cancer, our moon's in Cancer. It's awesome. Anyway, yes, you're seeing something in a new way, something that is really speaking to you. Maybe you're having some kind of spiritual, you're experiencing some kind of spiritual growth. You're having some kind of epiphany about what you are passionate about. Maybe you're discovering that what you used to be passionate about doesn't do it for you anymore, and your attention is being diverted somewhere else to something that feels more fulfilling. And we have, that's number 14, which breaks down to a 5. 5s are all about change. And we have moon, darkness, number 7. 7 is a very spiritual number. There's something here about, this could be like tapping into your third eye. Whatever is going on around you in your 3D world, you're not paying so much attention to that. Maybe you're spending time meditating. Keep closing your physical eyes, covering your physical eyes, and tapping into your intuition. Maybe you're having dreams. Pay attention to your dreams. Maybe write them down. You could be getting messages. Your intuition, your third eye is opening or has opened, and it's like I'm getting, I said it before, I'm getting this kind of feeling of having this epiphany. You're crying tears of joy because you're experiencing all this growth. Yeah, spiritual growth through delving in to the darkness within, but not darkness in a bad way. It's like you're tapping into the light through creating dark. You're covering your eyes. Anyway, mm, let's start with the Tarot of Transcendence. Okay, what's the current situation? What's going on? We've got the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. Virgo got the Queen of Pentacles in reverse out the gate. Not sure I'm going to remember. Seven of Cups. And the King of Pentacles in reverse. That's a power couple right there. That's a match. But they're both in reverse. Queen of Pentacles, I remember it's about being pretentious. It's not, God, I wish I could remember the words. Let me get my book. Because I need to look up the king anyway. Pretensions, materialism, too driven, and unwelcoming. And the King of Pentacles is poor financial decision making, status seeker, ineffective role model, impulsive. And sandwiched in between the two is the Seven of Cups. I'm getting the impression you're faced with some kind of choice or many options. You could be feeling really confused. There's some kind of illusions that are being presented to you. Could be by There could be different people around you who are not acting with integrity. This could also be like let's say you're on the cusp of Virgo and Libra. You could be struggling with your own kind of ways in which you you fall back from what you know is really true for you. You kind of fall back into the shadow side of yourself. Maybe that's a part of what this moon is. So whoever you're so you're I feel like you're dealing with somebody here. If you are, there's a need to there's a need to do some soul searching. The soul, yeah, to figure out what you are passionate about. Like if there's the King of Pentacles, impulsive, someone seeking status, somebody pushing you to do something, to make a decision. Somebody else who's very materialistic, very pretentious, and you kind of Maybe you have to choose between these two things, but neither of those choices are feel good to you. But sometimes we can we can kind of second guess ourselves and feel like, well, but this seems like this is a good opportunity on paper, maybe, but something inside you is like, I'm not feeling it. You're being required to go in. This could also be that the masculine and feminine within you are out of balance, and you're trying to I get what popped in my head was fitting a square peg into a round hole. You could be trying to force something that is not a part of your soul's calling, that you don't feel passionate about, and you're needing to oh my god, maybe you're having trouble speaking up, speaking your mind. Got a little throat chakra blockage going on. Yeah, let's keep going. Let's keep going. Um, Let me go with. I'm gonna go with the Dreaming Way Tarot. What's the challenge you're facing? Clear that throat chakra. That's exactly right. Okay, what's the challenge? We've got the Queen of Wands in reverse. Justice in reverse. That's Libra. So, and I forgot to say, like with the King and Queen of Pentacles, Earth signs, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, and then we have fire signs, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Libra. That's you, and the Hermit. There's Virgo again, all in reverse. Queen of Wands in reverse. I'm getting the sense that this is either you or somebody you're dealing with who is very self-serving. And I don't know. I'm sorry if that's offensive to you. If you're like, did she just call me self-serving? I don't mean to offend. It's just the Queen of Wands in reverse is very, it's a very narcissistic energy. It's all about me. It's um I'm going to say this is somebody that you're dealing with, because I got the impression with that King and Queen of Pentacles in reverse that it's like you're being forced to choose, or you're being fed this information and kind of given advice, maybe unwanted advice. And this Queen of Wands, it's like somebody here, I don't know, there's all these different energies around you who think they know better. Let me just look. Queen of Wands in reverse, self-centeredness, withdrawn, negative attitude. It could be where, because you feel God, like you're having trouble speaking up for yourself, you're withdrawing from the situation because you don't feel that it's fair. You feel it's possible that you could feel like any decision you make is going to piss somebody off, is going to not work in your favor. Or if you do choose yourself, then you're just what popped in my head was going to hell in a handbasket. Ooh, I feel like you're very stuck. You don't see a clear way forward, and um, you're feeling withdrawn and lonely. Like you can't really trust people. You don't have a clear sense of how to proceed, and so you're just withdrawing from the world. Could be feeling antisocial. um you feel like you're dealing with people who are dishonest or corrupt, and you don't want any part of it, but for some reason you feel like you're stuck in the middle. Like you're being forced to make a decision that you don't want to make, which can be a very tough place to be. um Let me look at the Ethereal Visions Tarot. Do my best to cover the boobs. Apparently YouTube doesn't like boobs. Oh, YouTube. Ooh, Redbeard made it. Hello. Good afternoon, sir. Thanks for joining. Okay, so what are you hoping for? What are you hoping for in this situation? The Ten of Cups in reverse. Sure. The High Priestess in reverse. Wow. And the Well in reverse. I have to look that one up because that's an extra major arcana specific to this deck. Um, let me just look at that real quick. The Well it's the birthplace of ideas, inspiration, and transformation. In the reverse, it's destruction, endings, cold, and stagnant. So I feel like you want the opposite of whatever it is you've been dealing with. You're hoping that things are going to turn around because right now you feel like you're damned if you do, damned if you don't, damned if you don't. You don't see any way to get your wish fulfillment, but you're hoping somehow miraculously something's going to work out. You are having a hard time tapping into your intuition. The High Priestess in reverse is feeling disconnected from your intuition. You want to be able to trust yourself, and somehow you've lost that ability. You're repressing your intuition. It could be the kind of situation where you feel it's like you're caught between a rock and a hard place. Like I said, no matter what you choose, someone's not going to be happy. And you just want peace. You just want somebody there who can support you. You just want to focus on your family. Sorry, I'm gonna get the well again. What? You want warmth in your life again. There's a feeling of stagnancy. Is that a word? Feeling stagnant, and because you're having trouble tapping into your intuition. And I'm definitely getting this feeling of like, just wishing that the correct way to proceed, or the correct decision will just somehow magically present itself, or things will kind of like work out in a way where you don't have to make some kind of really difficult choice. Going with the tarot of mystical moments. what's what's hidden that you don't see? King of Pentacles, the female King of Pentacles at that. Six of Cups, and the Moon again. Got the Moon twice. That's Pisces, also Cancerian energy. Oh, and I forgot to mention the High Priestess is, for me, that's all water signs: Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. I love the female king because it's the combination of of the female, the feminine and masculine aspects in balance. It speaks to having that laser focus, taking action, going for what you want, but also having that feminine quality of being receptive and open and allowing things to unfold. I think there is somebody here, maybe that they're coming in, someone coming in from your past. It could be whoever you were dealing with right now, that because we have that. Gosh, it's interesting. It makes me think of that King and Queen of Pentacles in reverse and them coming together, which makes me think of the Dark Crystal, that movie where the Skeksis and the Mystics, uh, uh, in case you haven't seen this, how did they say it? Spoiler alert. Spoiler alert. The Mystics and the Skeksis at the end of the movie, they come together and they reunite and become this other being. And in a sense, that's what this is feeling like. Somebody from your past, somebody that you have that has sweet feelings for you, or somebody who just has that quality about them where you meet them and you're like, wow, I feel like I've known you my whole life. There there's something hidden here. What is the Moon? What's hidden? The Page of Swords. This is somebody they've been doing their research, maybe on your behalf. Maybe they've been watching you as you've been going through this struggle. It's somebody, I get this sense. See, we have the octopus here. And in a way, it can feel like, sometimes to me it feels like maybe it's going to pull her under, but in this moment it feels like the octopus is holding her up. Octopi are highly intelligent. There's somebody here from your past who is highly intelligent, who is lifting you up and supporting you. And even though you're having to deal with people who might be manipulative and kind of sly, and they're like trying to think of the right way to say it, very clever, but not necessarily people you can trust with that fox there. So you're there listening, but you have somebody here who has your back. And it's possible they're showing up in the nick of time. Maybe this is what you've been hoping for. Or maybe just having someone show up and be there for you is like, it's they're bringing you some kind of information, or they're helping you through this. Or this is a turnaround from whoever this is who was coming at you in a really like heavy negative way. Maybe they kind of work something out within themselves and realize the pressure they've been putting on you. Or it's just somebody who, yeah, I feel like this is somebody. It's somebody who they're coming in on your behalf, and you don't see them coming. What's hidden is that they're hidden. um and at the 11th hour they show up, something like this, with knowledge, with advice, hand on the heart, like, I promise I'm bringing you the truth. I've turned things around. He's got the graduation cap on. I know how to help you spread those ideas, spread those seeds. Maybe you've been working on something that you are truly passionate about, but feeling like you had to scrap it for some reason. And this person is like, no, look, I know how to make this work. I know how to help you spread this idea, or your skills, your knowledge, something like this. They're going to show up when you least expect it, most likely, but they've been keeping an eye on you. This is someone you can trust. This is an advocate. So, potential outcome. Let's go with the light seers. Oh my God, Jojo. Two of Wands in reverse. Potential outcome. Three of Pentacles in reverse. Page of Pentacles in reverse. I will definitely need my book for this one. What's this? The Two of Wands in reverse. Insecurities, the fear of taking the next step, being stuck in your past, feeling worried about your abilities, and opportunities for alignment. I think, yeah, you're going to be struggling for a while with what to do here. I think even with this person coming in, kind of helping you, supporting you, lifting you, you are the one who still needs to figure out what you're going to do. At the end of the day, you're the final say in how you proceed. And you're going to be bumping it up against your insecurities around your ability to make the right choice, um, around the fear of making a major change that will potentially upend your life. I think in a positive way, but the implications of that could be really scary. Thinking about the past, thinking about the past and how things haven't worked out before. Yeah, the Three of Pentacles. Three of Pentacles in reverse. Difficulty working with others, a need to listen, selfishness, pushing your own agenda, not trusting your partner's ability, ego clash. You are definitely dealing with somebody who what they want is not in alignment with what you want. And you have insecurities around this. I think because you ultimately you want to make everyone happy. You want to kind of balance balance the scales. That is your thing. Um and maybe that's why you're having such a hard time because you don't want to cause a major upheaval for anyone. You just want everyone to be happy and get along. But somebody here is pushing back. I think this has to do with you learning to stand up for what you know is true for you. And there may be, you may have some anger that you've been suppressing. And it's a reminder that anger is not bad. Anger is an indication of where you have not set healthy boundaries and where you need to. Anger can be your ally. You don't need to rage at people, but you can recognize the anger and say, hmm, maybe I need to make a different decision. Because right now, you're not ready to move forward. You could be having trouble communicating with this person. And this is why there's this there's this need to tap into your intuition and really pay attention to what you want on a very deep level and honor that part of yourself. um you This is about learning from past mistakes where maybe you've given your power to others, and knowing that it's okay to say no. It's okay to say, I need to do what's right for myself. And I'm sorry if that's disappointing to you. But at the end of the day, you y- you answer to yourself. And believe me, I know the feeling of, coming to that place where it's like trying to people please, trying to do everything for everyone else, and then at the end of the day you feel like, well, God, I didn't get any I didn't get any benefit from that. Great for everyone else, but here I am left feeling depleted, lonely, lost. You're in charge of making yourself the the number one the number one person, the number one authority in your life. Okay, it's going long. Oh, and I just saw 3344. Let's get a little bit of advice from the good tarot. Yeah, the whole people pleasing thing. Um, it's very common with empaths. You may identify as an empath. Um, yeah, yeah, it's a tough thing to work with and turn around to actually say, no, I'm going to do my own thing. It's like, it's one thing to say it, it's another thing to live it. But one of the things I've learned is, when people set boundaries with me, I'm like, well, they don't have any problem with how I feel about them. They're like, no, this is my boundary. And so it's like trying to flip that around and be like, well, I'm going to have to do the same thing. Like other people are taking care of themselves. Why is it a problem that I take care of myself? So, anyway, advice, we've got the Queen of Earth. Once again, we have the Queen of Pentacles, the Three of Earth, Three of Pentacles. Didn't that show up? Yeah, Three of Pentacles and the King of Fire. So now we have the King and Queen of Wands on the table. We have the King and Queen of Pentacles on the table. Like there's a match here. A this could be about recognizing that there are people who are going to honor you and your choices, who have your back, who aren't going to be so self-serving. And this is recognizing that you have what it takes to create what you want, to follow your passion. This is about being resourceful. It's about taking that seed and knowing how to turn it into the bountiful harvest, and somehow letting those seeds disperse so you do have that bountiful harvest. This is about working on doing something that you love with others, another person or others who are on the same page, who want to share that dream with you. It's about teamwork. And being an inspired leader, an inspiring leader, someone leading from their heart, knowing what's best for them. The King of Fire, which is the King of Wands, he's my hell yes guy. It's not a hell yes, it's a no. This is learning to follow your hell yes and not worrying so much about if that's going to please others. The people who are most inspired will follow you and your hell yes. You're not going to ever make everyone happy. It's impossible. We're all different. We all have our own agendas and desires and preferences. So it's about putting yourself first and being very practical and nurturing to the people that you do love, that that you want to support, they want to support you. If you feel depleted, don't waste your time. Depleted by certain people, it's not worth continuing to give if you're not getting anything back. And that it's very common for empaths. Yes, we just want to keep giving because that's where we feel safe. But then, we become depleted. Let me get a final chakra card for you. We have the solar plexus chakra, greatness. I like, love, and accept myself. I am wonderful and talented and know that greatness resides within me. Makes me think of that Stuart Smalley thing. I'm good enough. I'm smart enough. And gosh darn it, people like me. And it's so true. It's so true. I harness my greatness and show up in the world. I allow myself to be seen and heard. Yes, yes, you do. I cultivate my genius and observe with love and excitement as my greatness makes a positive difference in the world. Both of these. It's about being grounded, but also inspired and taking action from that place of passion, of what's truly makes you happy. I am wonderful. You are wonderful. Just cause you exist. You're here on this planet for a reason. There's nobody like you. And it's about embracing that and understanding that There are people in this world who need you specifically in their life for various reasons, who love you because you are just you. So it's just about believing it for yourself. I know, easier said than done, but I think you'll continue to work on this. You are going through a transformation, and you will come out the other side eventually and be like, oh yeah, that tarot lady said something about this. All right, I'm going to leave it there. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day, wherever you are in the world, and I will see you on the next video. Mwah. And thanks again so much for liking, subscribing, and sharing.